So since there are no tournaments right now, the closest thing to tournaments you have is Scrims. So I'll show you how to play Scrims in this video and strategy-wise some tips and tricks you can use if you're playing your first Scrim games. Quick overview, what are Scrim games? It's a lobby with 100 people that's privately hosted, and usually there's rules, so you're allowed to fight until 80 people spawn, then you're not allowed to fight, so there's a stacked endgame, and then you're allowed to fight once 4th zone's closed usually again, and that way there's a stacked endgame simulating a tournament. So we'll be playing EU Scrims today on Elite Scrims. You can join my Discord, I linked it below, and then I can invite you to the Scrim server, or just type in Elite Scrims or NA opens for NA. And then once you're in the Discord, it'll look something like this. You need to verify yourself first. So you want to usually go to rules, either accept these or go to verification right here. And then you have to link your Epic account. That's number one, link your Epic account. You click this right here, then a bot will message you, and then you can link your Epic account. It tells you what to do. You just follow those instructions. And once you've done that, you should see the solo keys, duo keys, trio keys channel. You go on to those, and then it usually tells you when the next game is gonna start. So here we see next game at 5 p.m. So that's gonna be right now, and then we wait for the message to be sent in here. Then we have to react to that message, and then I'll show you how to join the scrims. Before, make sure you do have the mode tournament settings favorited. So go to the search bar, type in Battle Royale tournament settings, this right here, and you need to favorite this for everything to work. So now they've sent in the code right here. We want to click the hand below the code. Make sure you read the rules. Just go to the rules channel if you want to know how to play. Keep that in mind, so you know once 4th zone is closed, you already have a good position. You want to be boxed up. You always want to keep that in mind, and try to land somewhere where you won't die off spawn, else you'll have to wait a whole 30 minutes for the next game. So make sure you play the off spawn safe. Maybe get a couple tags. In solos it's not necessary, but duos, trios, you might want to look for some tags, because Storm Surge will probably appear. That Storm Surge appears if there's too many people alive. So you get a request right here, you want to accept that, and then you need to invite him. He sends you a join request, accept that. Then he'll join your party, promote him, make sure you don't kick him. Then he'll put in the private code so you can play the match, and then you just want to hit ready up. If this doesn't load, we'll just select the tournament settings mode here again. Solos, right, servers. You can check the servers here. Settings, game settings, auto, yeah, that's good. And then right here, if it's worked correctly, if you put the code in and everything, you'll see queued players 74, and you'll also get a notification on Discord that everything worked and that you joined the game. Make sure to mark the spot where you want to go. We're going to go right here, this building, Utopia City. Try to get a good drop for that. My favorite spot, since there's a slurp truck. Only problem is getting metal there, but we'll manage. In solos you're usually fine. Once you got your glider open, make sure to look around, see where the other people are going, and we see 2 people right there. No one in front of us. Okay, so 2 people, and they're gonna land on this side, so maybe we can get some tags later. 1 guy in that house, 1 guy in the one behind. Let's see if we can get some tags on them after. Let's instantly land on the slurp truck, since we know no one's right here. They're all over there. Loadout wise, you want to make sure you do get some movement and a lot of heals, because you'll probably get tagged for a bit, so you want to carry shields. If you're far out of zone, you can carry medkits, or if you don't find anything good, ideally big pots and a chug jug. That's the best thing you can get. Try to play it like an actual game. Make sure you don't get too close to people so they don't grief you. Now for mid game, your goal should just be to get a good position, get cap mats, and keep all of your loot. Maybe get better loot. So here we're gonna rotate with this. Try to always look at zone and get to the dead side of zone. The dead side of zone is always where less people are, usually the side closer to the water, so here, this side right here. So we're gonna go over here, hopefully get some more scrap loot. So always have some secondary loot spots in mind where you can go after you've looted your main spot. Okay, so I think we found our spot right here. We're gonna go all the way to this edge, bit of a hill, so we have an easy rotate after through this valley or through this side right here, and we can reform our brick. So if you're on the good side of zone, always try to look for a spot where you can get your brick back. Always try to box up out of brick in mid game. You want to keep the metal for end game, and definitely don't use wood. We did actually pull the next zone, so we're going to be fine here. Then always either edit your cone like this, I think that's easiest, or you can also jump into your cone like this and then place a floor, and then you'll be on top of the floor. But I think I like this more, because you can get down easier. And then you can just look through the cone, look around, scout. So right now, we have an easy rotate because we're in dead side. We're just going to go around the full left right here as fast as possible. Always try to get into the new zone as fast as possible, as early as possible. Look around, scout, and if it's free, go ahead and run. Now we do have a hard rotate for next zone because it goes straight across max pull. We're going to see how we have to do this. And he's not very smart because he does not understand that he should try to rotate right here. And that's why he died right here. Gonna take that, get his shotgun, and now we have to try to be quick. We're gonna go around the left side because we see less people are there. One guy right there, we're gonna try to go between those two mountains. In the middle, hope that guy doesn't spray us. The advantage of being on front side is that now I can look back on these people, maybe get a free kill because someone's just running in the open. Like that guy. Easy kill, easy point in the tournament. We're actually gonna go for that. We still have decent mats. Once you're down to like 300 mats, you wanna start looking for kills seriously before you can just try to hit some easy kills if possible. We're actually just going to play high ground up here, since it's pretty free. Always make sure to connect on mid, and then make sure no one comes up the back. Look for some kills. Make sure you stay on top. Stay on a high layer here and maybe we can take high ground from this guy later on. Always look for those connections on the back, break him down, and then you get easy height that way. And now we gotta focus that second height guy and actually try to spray him so they can try to come up with him. We still have decent mats, 300 mats, that's enough for height. So we'll try to spray everyone right here. And we still have 2 dashes, we gotta keep that in mind. gonna lose this to a heal off. That's unfortunate. The last guy didn't have the confidence to push me, but we'll take a second place right here. Very well played. If you have any more questions about scrims or you want to learn how to VOD review, watch my video on that, or I can VOD review for you, just message me on Discord. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.